In this video, we're going over the new top 5 fastest TTK meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6. I will be going over both 5 as well as Gunfighter 7 and 8 attachment loadouts. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the CR56 AMAX, one of the best assault rifles in the entire game, and honestly, probably one of the best guns in the entire game. We're talking about Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Now, for the optic, we are going to be running the Kepler Microflex. Clean, simple, easy to use. For the muzzle, we are going to be utilizing the compensator to bump up additional vertical recoil control and recoil stabilization. For the barrel, we are going to be using the long barrel to give us the fastest and most consistent time to kill with that improved damage range. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rolling with the vertical foregrip to drastically bump up horizontal recoil control. This is going to be giving us the max horizontal recoil control, which is nice with this assault rifle. For the magazine, we are going to be rocking just the extended mag 1 option for a healthy 45 rounds. For the rear grip on every single assault rifle loadout, we are going to be running the commando grip, which is going to be improving that aim down sight speed, jumping sprint to fire speed altogether, as well as jumping aim down sight speed. You can't go wrong with this. For the stock, we are going to be using the infiltrator stock, so we have the maximum aim walking movement speed, so we're ready to win each and every gunfight, no matter where people are at on the map. And finally, for the fire mod, we are going to be running recoil springs to completely smooth out that recoil pattern, giving us improved recoil stabilization, vertical recoil control, and horizontal recoil control. Once you go ahead and build this 8 attachment CR56 AMAX class setup, I'm going to be very happy because we do have a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and literally 0 recoil. One of the best guns in the entire game, super easy to use, and it is going to be packing a punch. And the nice thing about the AMAX is we can get 3-shot kills to the head, so definitely go ahead and check this out if you're looking for an easy to use, high damage assault rifle. And by the way, if you need help leveling up your weapons, AMAX has you covered. They offer services such as max leveling all of your weapons, as well as unlocking camo challenges all the way up to dark matter. They even have COD points and limited time operator bundles for purchase on the website as well. So for cheap, reliable, and fast Black Ops 6 services on all platforms, check out AMAX. Link is at the top of the description. And make sure to use my discount code EARS to save on your purchases. Now, if you only want to run the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to be doing is removing the extended mag 1 option, removing the infiltrator stock, and taking off the recoil springs. This is still going to be a fantastic class setup because we are still going to have great handling. The aim walking movement speed is actually still solid. We can still get those 3-shot kills, and we are going to have controllable recoil. This is perfect if you want to use this to rock additional perks or additional streaks. This is exactly why the AMAX is number 1, and honestly, my personal opinion, a little bit overpowered here in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the LADRA. This SMG is nasty, crazy fast fire rate, fast TTK, as well as a controllable recoil pattern. For the first attachment, we are going to be running the compensator. For the barrel, we are going to be using the long barrel to give us the max damage range, fast, consistent time to kill. For the underbarrel, we are going to be running the vertical foregrip. For the magazine, we're going to be using the extended mag 2 option, giving us a very healthy 56 rounds. For the rear grip on every submachine gun loadout, we are going to be running the ergonomic grip, which is fantastic, improving that dive to fire speed, slide to fire speed, aim down sight speed, and jumping aim down sight speed. You can't go wrong with this. For the stock, we are going to be using the infiltrator stock so we can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. For the laser, we are going to be running the target laser to remove that aim idle sway and also bump up aim walking steadiness. And for the fire mods, we are going to be running recoil springs to further smooth out the recoil pattern. Once you go ahead and build this 8 attachment LADRA loadout, you're going to be very happy because we have a submachine gun that does have a fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern with a submachine gun that does have a crazy fast fire rate and also a nice magazine capacity. This is why this SMG is currently running Warzone, and it is the fastest killing gun in the entire game. And if you only want to run a 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to be doing is removing the infiltrator stock, the target laser, and the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic LADRA class setup, but it's still going to be very effective. You aren't going to have as good as handling and as good of recoil control but it is going to be usable, and you're going to be able to take people out at those medium ranges without an issue. Surprisingly, this weapon is good at mid-range, so if you're tired of using the Jackal PDW or the C9, definitely go ahead and give this SMG a go. It is an absolute melt machine. For class setup number 3, we're taking a look at the Kilo 141. Even though this weapon received a nerf this update, it is still meta. Whatever they do to the Kilo, it don't matter. For the optic, we're going to be running the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we are using just the regular suppressor to keep us off the mini-map when firing. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we are going to be utilizing the Ranger foregrip for that improved horizontal recoil control, sprinting movement speed, as well as recoil stabilization. You can't go wrong with this. For the magazine, the extended mag 1 option is great, giving us a healthy 50 rounds. For the rear grip, we are going to be rolling with the commando grip like we do on every single assault rifle loadout. For the stock, we are going to be running the balance stock, which is going to be nice, giving us improved strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed altogether, and aim walking movement speed. And for the fire mods, we are going to run recoil springs to further smooth out that recoil pattern with the Kilo 141. You can't go wrong with this loadout. Absolutely amazing, and there's a reason why they tried to nerf it and failed. The Kilo is just too good. Fast sprint out, ADS, aim walking movement speed, and we have a no recoil assault rifle that still has great handling. I mean, it doesn't move. Just like the AMAX, these MW 2019 weapons they brought back are absolutely running the show, and I'm not going to be complaining about it one bit because they're some of my favorite guns to use in the entire game. This and the AMAX, amazing. Definitely give it a try. And if you only want to run the 5 attachment class setup, what you are going to be doing is removing the Kepler Microflex. It's honestly not needed. We are going to remove the balance stock as well as the recoil springs. This is going to be a very basic Kilo 141 build that you can't go wrong with. We're still going to have great handling, an optic that, you know, honestly is pretty decent. The iron sights, you can't go wrong with it. And we are going to be able to outgun players very easily at those medium to longer ranges. Definitely go ahead and give this a try. I mean, look at this. For class setup number 4, we're taking a look at the C9. This SMG received a buff this update, and honestly, I am in love. Now, for the muzzle, we absolutely must run the compensator on this specific loadout. For the barrel, we are going to be running the long barrel. For the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking the vertical foregrip so we can have that maximum horizontal recoil control. For the magazine, we're going to be running the C9 10mm auto 30 round mags, which did receive a buff. It's going to have less recoil, which is a massive W. We're also going to be bumping up damage range, bullet velocity, and damage altogether. For the rear grip on every submachine gun setup, we are going to be rocking the ergonomic grip. For the stock, we are going to be using the infiltrator stock. For the laser, we're going to be rocking the target laser. And for the fire mods, obviously with a setup like this, recoil springs is going to make the most sense. Once you go ahead and build this setup, you're going to be very happy because the C9 is going to be a high damage SMG that you can use to outgun other Jackal PDW users. And you guys can see here, even though we are running a magazine that is technically improving, I should say, the recoil, we still have a very easy to use weapon that you're going to be able to dominate with at those medium and longer ranges. And for the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the recoil springs, the target laser, as well as the infiltrator stock. This is still going to be a fantastic SMG because we are going to be packing a punch, and we are going to be dishing out a very, very low recoil pattern as well. I mean, look at this. Even without the recoil springs, it is solid, and the handling is still going to be superb with this submachine gun. This is exactly why the C9 is amazing, and I'm really happy they went ahead and buffed the 10mm auto rounds. And finally, for class setup number 5, we are taking a look at the XM4, one of the best assault rifles in the entire game, still packing a punch. For the optic, we are going to be running the Kepler Microflex. For the muzzle, we are running the suppressor. This is great, keeping us off the mini-map when firing. For the barrel, we are going to run the reinforced barrel, which is going to be improving that damage range as well as bullet velocity. You can't go wrong with this. For the underbarrel, the vertical foregrip is a massive W. Definitely go ahead and run this so you can go full auto across the map without worrying about a thing. For the magazine, we're going to be using the extended mag 1 option, giving us a very healthy 45 rounds. For the rear grip, we are using the commando grip, like on all assault rifle setups. For the stock, we are going to be running the infiltrator stock so we can walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. And then finally, for the fire mods, we are going to be using recoil springs, which are going to be improving that horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. You can't go wrong with this class setup because we're going to be, dealing with a weapon that does have low recoil and a moderate damage output. Fast sprint out, ADS, a walking movement speed, and obviously incredibly low recoil. You can't go wrong with this. This is exactly why the XM4 is still viable and why a lot of people are still rocking it here in multiplayer, including myself. And if you only want to run the 5 attachment loadout, what you are going to do is remove the extended mag 1, the infiltrator stock, and the recoil springs. You're going to have a very basic class setup here that is still going to be getting the job done. It's going to have a little bit of recoil, but not a lot, and obviously the handling is still going to be there. But I mean a little bit of recoil compared to the Kilo and the CR56. This is going to be, quite a very, easy weapon to use. It's just not going to be as laser accurate as those other ARs, which honestly is why everybody is running the CR56 as well as the Kilo, because they literally don't have any recoil at all. These are the top 5 fastest TTK meta loadouts here in Black Ops 6 after the recent update. For the remainder of all of my loadouts, I always rock the 9mm. It is a great weapon to use just in case you run out of ammo. You can always fall back on this. I do rock the knife. We are running the stim shot, the blast trap, the assault pack, and for the perks, flak jacket, dispatcher, bankroll, and for the 5+ attachment loadouts, gunfighter is absolutely mandatory. And if you want to run additional perks, there are a number of options to go ahead and choose from. Unfortunately, perk greed is glitching out as of right now, so in all reality, I would like to rock shadow, but as you can see, I don't know what's going on with it. It's just not really working right. So it is what it is. Black Ops 6 in a nutshell. And if you don't want to go ahead and run perk greed, High Roller is going to be a great choice here, allowing us to run additional score streaks, which I do recommend using the UAV. I also recommend going ahead and putting on the Watchdog Kilo, the War Machine with the help of the High Roller Wildcard, and the Harp, so you can go ahead and figure out where people are at. And remember, the War Machine is counting toward the nuke, so if you are on a 10 kill streak, you get your War Machine and get 10 other kills. You're now only 10 away from your nuke, so definitely keep that in mind when trying to streak. Overall, some solid class setups here. Make sure you guys go ahead and check them out, and let me know down in the comment section if you do run any of my loadouts, if you guys start tearing it up, dropping your first nuke, or at least a high kill or high KD gameplay. If you guys enjoyed, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, spin your board ears, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.